Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to check a new charger from UltraPower that will enable you to easily charge your 1S and 2S LiPo batteries. The UP-S4AC is an AC-DC charger, which means you can either power it directly from an AC outlet source or you can power it using a LiPo battery with an XT60 connector. In addition, it has 4 channels, so it will enable you to charge 4 batteries simultaneously. It supports 6 types of battery connectors. It has an LiHV mode, and the output current per channel is adjustable between 0.1 to 1 amperes. Inside the box we can find the UP-S4AC charger, the user manual, and an AC cable. The charger itself is much bigger than the standard DC chargers that you probably know and use. However, this is not an ordinary one since it can operate both on AC and DC, and it will enable you to charge 1S and also 2S LiPo batteries. On the right side we can find an XT60 DC connector. The working voltage is between 7 to 17 volts, which means you can use it with LiPo batteries between 2 to 4 cells. On the left side we can find the AC connector, and the working voltage is between 100 to 240 volts, which means you can use it internationally. Next to each channel we can find an LED indicator that will indicate the charging state of the connected battery, and we can also find 6 battery connectors. The right one will enable you to charge NiMH batteries between 2 to 6 cells. Then we can find a 2S balance connector, and the other 4 connectors will enable you to charge 1S batteries. You should note that you can connect only one battery at a time to each channel, and if you do otherwise, it might damage the charger. After powering up, you can see the input voltage, and next to each channel, you can see the charging mode. Cycling between the available options is done by pressing the select button. Short pressing it is going to take you to the current adjustment screen, and by pressing the settings button, you can set it between 0.1 all the way up to 1 ampere. This value is going to be used per channel and cannot be set individually, which means that if it's going to be set for 0.6 amperes and you're going to plug 4 batteries, each battery is going to be charged at 0.6 amperes. In order to save the settings, you will need to long press the settings button. So now, for example, even though it was set to 0.6 ampere, this value wasn't saved. So if you want to save it, you will need to long press the settings button. The second screen will enable you to set the charging state per channel. And while all the 4 channels are flashing, you can press the settings button in order to change all of them together. Again, if you want to save the settings, you will need to long press the settings button. If you're going to press this button again, you can set the charging mode for each channel individually. So now channels 1, 3, and 4 are set to charge LiHV batteries, which means that the terminal voltage per cell is 4.35 volts, and channel number 2 is set to charge LiPo batteries, which means that the terminal voltage per cell is 4.2 volts. In order to start the charging procedure, all you have to do is just to plug in the battery, and then you can see that next to channel number 2 we can find a red LED indicator, which indicates that the battery is currently being charged, and once the charging procedure will be finished, this LED indicator will be turned to green, and also you're going to hear a pretty loud beep. On the screen itself we can see the total voltage of the battery, the voltage per cell, and the charging current. While a battery is being charged, even just a single one, you won't be able to change the settings for the batteries, and the only settings you can adjust is the current, so you can just simply press the current button, and then by pressing the settings button you can adjust it, and in order to save it, you will need to long press this button again. Just as a reminder, if you want to extend the lifespan of your batteries, you should charge your batteries at 1C, which means that a 300 mAh battery should be charged at 0.3 amperes. Now let's plug in more batteries. And now, as you can see, 4 different types of batteries are being charged simultaneously. Now, by the way, the ports are reverse protected, which means that if you connect a battery in reverse, nothing bad is going to happen. So overall, the UP-S4AC is very easy to use and will provide you with a pretty good solution for charging your 1S and 2S batteries, both at home and on the go. Now, just to be on the safe side, because unfortunately you cannot configure the minimum voltage per cell when you power it using the DC connector, I recommend to use a low voltage buzzer alarm in order to make sure you're not going to over discharge the connected battery. Finally, priced at $36, this is not a really cheap charger, but considering its features and especially the fact that it will enable you to charge 4 2S LiPo batteries simultaneously, it is not that bad, and if you have 2S whoops at home, I think that you should definitely consider it. As always, I thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and you find it useful. If you have any questions about this charger, feel free to ask it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell if you're not already subscribed. See you in my next videos and goodbye.